Alright, what's up, guys? It has been a fat minute since I reacted to a Swoozy story time. Nah, man. There's still, like, story times that I remember of his, like, the college ones, the one where he got catfish, and the person was using that singer, Tinashe. And, oh my god, it was like, I'm just like, man, it was those ones. Where's some other ones? I think he did a few of the college ones, but yeah, man, if anybody has dope story time videos, it's like, bro, y'all gotta go check out Swoozy. I feel that like the thing is this, there's no disrespect to any other content creators that's like known for doing like story time, but I feel like he's one of those guys where it's like, if you look for an example to like, for if you want to do your own story time, I feel like Swoozy, he's one of those guys where it's like, you gotta look to him and stuff. So, but no, let's go ahead, check this out. This is called My Situationship. Okay, I had to look at it, sound it out, but like, okay, Situationship. Yeah, let's go ahead. I feel like, a good majority of us then been through some sort of situationships, so it's one of those things where it's like, I hope, for some out there, I may not be so lucky, but I hope for some of y'all out there, your situationships, they lead into something, so. But anyways, yeah, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Swoozy. And that being said, let's get into this video.
Do any of y'all actually know what situationships are? No? Me neither. This is a very personal story.
And it's different for everybody. No, that's facts. I think it's different from everybody. Some people, it may be where they're sleeping around. Some people, it may be where they're in the talking stage. Some people, it's like, it is a relationship, but it's not a relationship. I'm like, bro, look, are we in a... my thing is this. I guess with me, I'm too straightforward. I'm too honest. I'm like, look, are we in a relationship or not? Because if not, then fam, there needs to be... Look, this is something that I've said a lot of times. Communication is key. Communicate. Talk. It helps people, okay? It helps you in this situationship. Just talk, all right? But anyway.
So please go easy on me in the comment section. My life was so convoluted at this point, even my GPS was looking at me like, bro, you done effed up. Okay, so situationship. It's when you're in a relationship, but you're not. I mean, you're dating, but you're not dating. Because here's how it goes every time. You say to yourself, this person's kind of cute. The next thing you know, you're cuddling, watching Netflix, and then bam, situationship. It's like walking into a grocery store and you don't want to commit to that basket. You just say, you know what, I need a few things. I don't need a whole basket. The next thing you know, you're over here like...
Commando freaking out. Nah, so mmany times. Dang, so yeah. I'm familiar. I know now, yeah, I guess, yeah, I'm good at situationships, man. Because that's me.
All right, you can count on one hand how many situationships I've been. I think you can count on one hand. If we've had that commitment conversation, then rules are set, and I stick to those rules. So in most modern relationships nowadays, situationships happen before you get in a relationship. In this story, this situationship happened after the relationship ended. Let me explain. You have that window where you're dating somebody and you break up with them, and then that pain is just, it hurts so much, and then you somehow end up back with that person. Terrible idea, and y'all break up, and that pain just burns so much, and then you get back together.
No, that's a toxic relationship. I feel like, yeah, there's situationships where it's like I said, unknown answers. It's like, it's one of those like unsolved mysteries on like whether the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot is real. But yeah, that where it's like y'all keep breaking up, getting back together, breaking up. No, that's like that toxic couple that be in school where it's all like, oh well, such and such is back together. I just seen them sitting in the lunchroom. I'm like, hey, they back together. I'm like, well, I let give it to the end of the week. I'm like, how much y'all want to bet? We all slapping down 10s and no, maybe not 10s and 20s because school. I slapped down a quarter or a penny, but I'm not a 10 or a 20. I wasn't that risky when I was growing up, but. I just think that's a toxic like relation. But I don't know, like if it's dating. If it's just dating, then okay. But if it's like y'all is in a full, I don't know. Like I feel like after a while, like it does kind of. I don't know. Like anyways, let's just go ahead.
And then you say, let's take it slow. That's the window we're talking about right now. Things in the relationship got really, 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 really bad to the point to where my friends are like, dude, get out. Her friends are like, dude, she's not good for you. Get out. The last thing I will say in this scenario is she was a very vengeful person. We would have a misunderstanding, and before she would even address it or let me know that there's an issue, she would already do something to outdo whatever she thought I did. All right, so break up, get back together, break up, get back together, break up, and let's work it out. That's where we're at in the story, okay? I leave town, and I fly to another state. I don't know, let's say I go to New York. Me and my boy go to this event. At the event, I'm posting on my Instagram, and then my friend who lives in New York is like, hey, how you just gonna come to New York and not tell me you're coming to New York? Let's kick it. Me and my boy are getting something to eat after we leave. Meet us there. I was about to hit my girlfriend, who's not my girlfriend, and let her know that, hey, I'm about to meet up with some friends and my lady friend and get some food. But in my head, I'm like, you know what? I'm not even dating this girl. And I'm in a group setting. I'm not gonna tell you about that one girl, because it's gonna turn into a whole big problem. And like I told you.
Look, that's something where if you, even, my thing is this, even if you're dating, you don't know how that other person feels about that. So that's something where it's like, I guess, again, communication, where it's like, hey, hanging out with this lady friend, nothing's gonna happen because it's us. But if, yeah, that's something where, yeah, I just think, like, look, guys, okay, the men that's watching this video, women, I'm like, even if you want to follow this advice too, if there's others, all right, especially my thing is this, all right, if like you or the other, if y'all know that y'all like you guys aren't like with that like whole like hanging out with the opposite sex, because yeah, there's people out there that's like that. Like there was one person I was friends with where she just cut off me and a bunch of other guys, and yeah, because she got into a relationship. So it's one of those things where it's like it's something where it's just it needs to be like, because yeah, there's just, it needs to be said. I'm saying so many different things. It needs to be said if you're hanging out with the opposite sex, because you don't know how that person feels about that. They might have been in some stuff in previous relationships where it's like, yeah, it was hanging out, and then next thing you know, like she or he caught them in bed together, and then that turns into something completely different. So yeah, that's something where it's like, I know I don't have nothing to hide, and I know I'm not that type of person. So yeah, it's just it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you know, you just, to eliminate any arguments, just, you know, let them know of the situation and stuff. But even if it's a situationship, still let them know, because then, yeah, some stuff goes down, miscommunication. So that's what I'm saying, communication. But anyway,
she'll take something and then she'll try to outdo it. So I'm not even trying to open up that can of Skippy peanut butter right now, okay? Meet up with my friends. Lady friend shows up. Everything's going great. My head is all scrambled eggs, so I'm not even emotionally trying to date somebody else right now. I'm just emotionally and mentally going through it with this situationship. We're there, and we're just locked, bro. We're like, people are talking around us, but it's just background ambiance. I tell my friend girl about my situation with my girlfriend who's not my girlfriend. Night's winding down. Me and my boy go outside and we call an Uber. My friend girl comes outside and she's like, what are you doing? Calling an Uber. No, you not. I'll give you a ride. Get in her car. She pulls in front of the Airbnb. She parks. I get out. She turns the car off and she gets out.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna come inside for a little bit.
No, you're not. We have a good 3-minute conversation of the, I'm just gonna, no, you're not. I'm just gonna, no, you're not. My boy just walks in. Me and friend girl go inside and we sit on the couch. My boy's already on the couch watching TV, so we sit down and we watch TV with him. Would you believe me if I told you that when it comes back from the commercial break, the TV show or movie that randomly happened to be playing out of the 100 channels is my girlfriend's favorite movie or TV show? It was like God.
No, that's a sign. That is a sign. I'm like, no, abort mission, get up out of there, leave. Whether you got to take off running back to wherever you live, abort mission. That type of stuff is a sign. I pay attention to things like that. If there's something where I'm like, bro, I don't care. My thing is this, okay? Let's just say, for an example, my, like, all right, yeah, so let's say, like, you know, my girlfriend or girlfriend that's not a girlfriend, she likes horses, right? So yeah, I'm all like, you know what, I'm hanging out with the girl or whatever, and then I'm just like, okay, you know, just what, you know, it's just hanging out, like, you know, talking and all that stuff. All of a sudden, a Mustang revs up its engine, scaring me because, like, yeah, my, you know, African American ancestors, like, they don't like loud noises. So I turn and look, I see the emblem of and it's like a 2004 Mustang. So it's like that emblem is really gonna stick out in that grill part. I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna pay attention to it, and then it's probably gonna get a text message from the, you know, the girlfriend that's not a girlfriend, all like, hey, what you doing right now? Then I'm like, okay, I need to abort mission. Do I take off running? Do I, like, what do I do? And so, yeah, stuff like that, that's a sign. Pay attention to that. But anyway.
Or the universe is there like, just a reminder. And I'm sitting here looking at this like, what? Out of all the available probabilities, like, what? After about 3 or 4 commercial breaks, my boy gets up from the couch and he's like...
Walks out, yeah. I mean, my thing is this, like, respectfully, yeah, I don't know, because I think that's something where it's like, if I know I'm a third wheel, yeah, I'm out, I'm leaving.
And I realize at this moment that I am fully in the danger zone. Please go easy on me in the comment section, y'all. Talking about your life is very scary online nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be 100% real with y'all, because it feels like you're just giving the ether rope to hang you with later.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to be very real with y'all
No,
and let
that's
y'all know
facts.
that right here in this video, okay? TV's playing.
No, that is facts, though. Like, I guess, like, it's, you know, it's cut out for some people. I know I've had my fair share of moments where there's been people that I've dealt with online where they've tried to, like, use situations that happened to me, like, against me. Like, there was the one time where I was streaming and somebody tried, because there was actually a time back when I was in high school where a girl, she turned me down because me being black. No, that's like on some real stuff. Like, she texted me saying, hey, it's not gonna work out because you're black and I don't date black people. Those were her, like, literal words, okay? Years later, I'm streaming, playing whatever video game. I can't remember what game I was playing. Was I playing Red? No, I don't think I was playing Red. I was playing some game. But anyways, guys all like, you know, oh, did you ever talk to that girl? I was like, no, I haven't talked to her in years or since that, like, time and stuff. And he was like, you know, I don't think that it was wrong what she said, because I wouldn't date somebody over the color of their skin either. And I'm like, that's not something that you come out and tell people, but also that's racism. Like, I don't. And he was really trying to, like, argue with me, saying that it's not racist. And I'm like, if you look somebody in the face, okay, my thing is this. I guarantee I'm gonna find one of, like, my, you know, lady friends. I'm gonna ask her, hey, do you want to do this YouTube video where it's like you just act angry towards me because I tell you I'm not going to date you over the color of your eye? But it's not, I'm not saying that to you. I'm just wanting to get it for other people's reactions and see what they will overall say about it and stuff. And then eventually, you know, yeah, let them know, oh, there's a hidden camera. There's a hidden camera right there and stuff. Yeah, so on and so on. But just to get people's reactions, just so, because I don't want nobody telling me, trying to explain that to me. It's just something that I'm not hearing, okay? If I've had everybody around me, including random customers at my job, tell me, yeah, that was pretty racist, I'm not hearing nothing anybody got to say on the internet.
We're on the couch, full on danger zone, okay? So I think at this point, when she sees everything in motion, she straddles me and starts kissing me.
Dang.
And I kiss her back. So yeah, that happened. So I mean, I was just like, bro, why are you making a production out of this? You're technically single. In my mind, that's what I was saying too. Roles reversed, I would be furious. And this was a kiss. Okay, for comedic purposes, I shall now reenact how the kiss went. Ready? And action. Yes. Yes. No. Time out. Okay, time in. Yes. No. Stop. Go. Yes. Red light. Green light.
Nah,
Up until
bro,
this point in my life,
there's no way you hit her with a red light, green light. Nah, there's no way.
I had never, ever
There's
allowed
no
myself
way.
to get in a scenario or a situation like this. Ever. Okay, you gotta go. You gotta go. Walked to the door, she turned around and she kissed me again.
Dang.
This time, I didn't really kiss her back as much. It was like, okay, good game, bye-bye. I just rang a bell that could never be unrung. In relationships, I'm loyal to the soil. Is this cheating? I don't think it is. It's not. Are you gonna keep trying to work it out? Like what? And then with each passing day, that guilt just started compounding,
Oh, yeah.
y'all. Like, it was unlike anything I had ever felt in my life. So I told myself I could either A, tell her what happened, and then I understand that at that point, she's gonna make it her goal to outdo this. So if I tell her, the relationship's over. I could not tell her, and best case scenario, I have a lot of evidence that lets...
That's how you know, where it's like, my thing is this. If you're kissing on this other girl, but you're thinking of because my thing is this, all right, you gotta ask yourself that question. Would you have done that if the, girl that you're in the situationship with, if she's sitting in that room with you, right? Would you have done that, okay? It's like, it's stuff you guys say. If you already thinking of this girl, that it's like, okay, no, that's a relationship. You're committed to this girl. No, everybody else is off limits, all right? Just to save you the trouble. But yeah, if it's, I don't know. I know there's some people out there where they're open, like in an open dating situation. And they be out with whoever, and then there might be at times they schedule a date. So I've heard of stuff like that, but yeah, it's just it's something where it's like, but no, if you thinking of one girl, stick to that girl, all right?
We know that based on the back four that we've been trying, that even if we got back together, things are not going to be good, and I'm going to end up broken up with her anyways. So then I made the hard decision that I'm just going to end it. I got back to town, and I sat on this for about 2 weeks. That voice in my head, that feeling in my chest, it was every second of every day. So I make my decision. I go to her house and I just start laying it out for her. I'm like, listen, we've tried, it hasn't worked. We've tried, it hasn't worked. It's almost at a point to where I only try to get back with you because I can't deal with that pain of breaking up with you. But this time, I'm dropping the hammer, deading it. I can easily say that after going through that, I avoid all the danger. If I'm in a flirtationship with a girl and another girl slides in my DM, this is how I respond. Loyal to the situationship with a girl and another girl slides in my DM, this is...
I'm bad for her. It's cause usually she talking to a gal at the moment. I have to check, see if she's See, that, I like that. See, it's smart. It helps you. I'm saying, it helps you in the long run.
This is how I respond. Loyal to the soil. In closing, I will say, for any of my exes who this sounds kind of familiar, break up, get back, and you're wondering, is this me that he's talking about? I will just say, it wasn't you. It was my other ex.
Yeah, that's stuff where it's like, hey, look, to save yourself the trouble, all right, to anybody out there, if you're in a situationship, it's like you have to understand, okay, it's a relationship, all right? That's why there's that ship part in the situationship. It also, you kind of, it's like one of those like Xbox point code things where it's like you scratch it and then it reveals the code. Yeah, when you scratch the situation part from situationship, it scratches off into a relationship. So that's, just a little bit of advice for you guys, all right? So anyways, treat those situationships like a relationship, and trust me, it'll work out in the long run. But anyways, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Swoozy. It's been another good story time from this man. Again, go make sure you like and subscribe to him. Subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.